Hey, it's Jeff here, and welcome to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews, from Harpoon of Massachusetts and Vermont. This is the Craic, an Irish red ale with an alcohol by volume of 6.9% ABV. And it's a limited edition for springtime. Not quite spring yet, but it feels like it today. The January thaw has been going on here in New Hampshire. Temperatures got up to about 50 degrees, but they're going to be dropping back into the 30s tomorrow at this time. But put me in the mood for springtime. March feels like March here. What happens in March? St. Patrick's Day. So why not drink an Irish red ale on a day like today? So looking forward to it. This is a first time offering from them. It's available in a mixed pack that they put out. Let's give it a pour. This has a lot of hoppiness, I can tell right away without even pouring it into the glass. And of course, an Irish red ale goes into a mug that has dimples along the bottom. So there we go. Let's give it a pour. Whitbread, that's what I'm pouring this into. I've had this little mug, I think it's an 8-ouncer. I've had it for, God, I can't think of how long I've had this. I found this years ago. I think it's some kind of a yard sale, sometime in the 90s maybe. Anyway, let's check it out. Okay, take a look at this. The color on this has a nice amber tone with some red hints, but I'm getting mostly an amber orange color with this tremendous head up top. It's a, look at it, foamy. It's like it's kind of off-white, cream colored, and it's got this really foamy, silky, soft texture to it up top. So handsome looking. I love those kind of light, foamy beers, and a good craft beer has a lot of head, and that's at least I like to see. You don't see this as much in some types of beers, so I mean, I like seeing a lot of head on my beer. Some people don't care, but I like to. So anyway, let's check out the aroma. I already told you I picked up some hop characters, and that's no joke. There's a fruitiness, a tropical fruit hop character on this. Irish reds tend to be very malt forward. They have this kind of unique Euro malt flavor and aroma to them. And while I am getting sort of a faint toasted malt character, I'm getting more of a tropical fruit character from the hops. So it's very nice. I'm really enjoying the way it smells, and I'm looking forward to tasting it. So let's do that right now. Oh yeah, wow, I wonder if they're going to put this out as a solo or only make it available in the mix pack. It's nice, very tasty, very nice. I think you want me to explain why I think it's very nice. I presume you do. Well, here's the explanation. Okay, here's the explanation. There's a nice toasted malt forward character there. Not full malt forward, but there's definitely a malt character, toasted malt character, toasted bread character behind it. But those hops are pushing forward and kind of jumping in front of the line and just tingling my senses with this fruity character, this fruity texture, tropical fruit, kind of a general fruit. And the bitterness on this is really something else. It has 55 international bittering units, 55 IBU. You might read that at the bottom of the label. This shows both the ABV and the IBUs, and the date up top here. It shows the best by date, and the best by date on this one, which was, it's hard to see where I'm standing, but it's April 15th, 2017. So there you go. Date, ABV, and IBU. But back to the flavor. The hops are really playing up big on this, and the toasted malt, toasted bread, toasted cracker, maybe, sort of subtle in the background. But this, if I didn't know better, I mean, except for those sweet and toasted malt characters, ours are notable. You do pick them up. But if I didn't know otherwise, I might think this was an IPA. It's got that much of a hop character on this beer. Sort of either a West Coast or a New England style IPA. It's got that much of a fruity hop character that's playing up. And except for the fact that it's got some nice clarity, because those types of New England style hopped up beers that are popular these days are usually kind of foggy, cloudy, milky, it's pulpy, that kind of thing. This has good clarity. I don't see any sort of sedimentary action going on in this, but it's got nice clarity, so that's kind of what sets it apart from flavor-wise, it makes you think of something more along an IPA. To me, it does anyway. So it's a decent beer. I think this would be an enjoyable beer for those hopheads who want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with a hopped-up beer. But again, the Best By date's in April, so you might want to get it done before that date. You know, some of those hop characters could fade a few months from now. So anyway, it's an enjoyable beer. I'm liking it. And as I said, I kind of wish it was available. At least I didn't see it available in my store as a 6-pack or a 12-pack of just this, because I'd probably pick it up. You know, it's pretty good. So that will do it for now. This is Harpoon the Craic. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.